Hello, my name is Anissa Yanggraini. I'm from Marine Transportation Bravo from Polytechnic Bumi Akpen. This time, I would like to talk about the flow of marine transportation, especially in this topic. I'll focus on VCL cargo. How is cargo actually transported in marine transportation? It's important for beginner and apprentices of logistics to understand the flow of cargo and its paperwork. First of all, let's understand the overall logistic flow. Then you will know what to do in each section in the flow. First, let's see the production work in a factory. It's quite rare for an individual person to use container for transportation, but some factories produce goods every day and ship them overseas every week. Our customer also transport various cargoes by marine transportation, including automotive parts, frozen food, paper, leisure product, cosmetics, scrap, packaging material, and so on. Once of the QC of completed product is done at factory, shipping representative send a booking to a forwarder. At this time, the following are informed type and number of container: pick up date, loading place, unloading place, cut off, ATD, ATA, free time. Based on the information, the forwarder prepare vessel, trucks, custom clearance, and confirm necessary document. Basically, many customers request a one-stop logistic service which has advantage of having a single contact to complete logistic to a forwarder. And checking the necessary document is especially important if any information is wrong. A cargo can pass through custom clearance properly not board a vessel. In addition, if a certificate of origin has a mistake, a cargo is not allowed for dirty reduction. We need special attention for paperwork mistake. To pick up a cargo, we visit a container depot to pick up an empty container in the morning of the cargo pickup or in the evening of the day before. Container depots are also referred to as container van posts. The depot is stocked with lots of used shipping company containers that have been cleaned and repaired. When picking up an empty container, we have to be careful of the quality of the container. A poor quality container is sometimes assigned even though we have booked a container grade A. Our service is ensured that our truck driver checks the quality of the container they pick up and deliver them to our customer. Once the empty container is delivered to a customer factory, we load cargo into it. A large-scale customer may use dozens of containers a day. We calculate the time to load and also manage truck delivery schedule. The container may sink greatly at sea, so it's important that cargo is not moved inside. It must also be lashed fixed firmly. The container arrives at a port where it is loaded onto a vessel. The term cut-off is used for deadline of container get in at the port. In addition, container return means that it has to go back to port to be loaded on vessel. Before the container is loaded on vessel, FR to Japan advance declaration of export 24 hours before ATD. VGM mandatory declaration of the total weight of the container. And export custom clearance have to be complete. As you see, you have to apply a lot of application before a cargo is loaded onto vessel. A really large number of containers are being collected in a terminal, therefore cut-off must be kept because enough time for loading and unloading. Import is necessary when a container is loaded onto a vessel. It is lifted and loaded by a large crane called an gantry crane. The total weight of the container is measured, issue signs is being leave. Some customers inquire whether a 40-feet container can carry twice the weight of a 20-feet container, but it can. Keep in mind that cargo weight is roughly limited to about 25 tons, whether 20 feet or 40 feet. Like this, lots of containers are loaded onto vessel. There is a limit of the space on vessel. As you see the picture, depending on the season, it can be difficult to keep a space. BL is issued when a container is loaded onto vessel. Let's take a look at the flow. BL is issued by forwarder and it is sent to shipper. During the time, payment for goods is made between shipper and consignee. For original BL, shipper will send the original BL to consignee by a courier service such as DHL or FedEx. Third, consignee must obtain BL to pick up O2O. A container is repeatedly loaded and unloaded to each port while being work in a vessel on the sea. A vessel is sometimes delayed due to the weather, but this can be helped. Marine transportation can take a few days to arrive. If it's the close ocean, but it may make up to 2 months if it's a long road, the Japan's Europe. Before arriving the port, arrival notice is issued and sent by importer forwarder on consignee. Arrival notice has a number of costs such as a terminal handling charge and DRO fees, which an importer has to pay. Let's take a closer at the import process. An importer must obtain DRO, which is delivery note, so the amount of money that is written on ARN is paid to a forwarder at some time of the ARN payment. BL is also submitted if it's an original BL. The original document is submitted, and if it's standard BL, a copy is submitted to a forwarder in exchange for ARN payment, and it's submitted to forwarder. It's challenge for ARN payment and BL submission. It's important forwarder release DRO to consignee. In order for an importer to pick up a container, not only DRO but also import custom clearance must be complete. Documents such as import, packing it, and certificate of origin are entered into the system, and shipping person declares the import. If there is no problem with the declaration, that issue an import permit, but if not, an inspection will be required. Having obtained DRO and complete import clearance, consignee can submit DRO to container yard, and they pick up the container from the yard. A trailer arrives at the destination and cargo is unloaded. This is the end of delivery. Let's look back at the process here. A product is made in factory. There is a booking request from a customer. A forwarder arrange or logistic. All required documents are checked. An empty container is picked up and empty container is delivered to a customer and cargo is picked up. The cargo arrives at a port. At this time, we have to through VGM and export custom clearance. The container is loaded onto vessel. BL issued when the vessel leaves the port. Marine transportation is done. This is where we move on. The import step. ARN is issued 2 to 3 days before the vessel arrives at a port. An importer pays ARN and also submit BL. DRO is released from forwarder to importer. We must also clear import custom. DO is submitted in yard and the cargo is related. The cargo is being delivered after this process. The cargo is finally sent to the overseas destination. How did you like it? It looks like we're transportation cargo in a container, but there are famous documents required. In the process, if there is a mistake in the documents, our cargo will not be transported smoothly. Please understand the whole cargo and document process so that you can make smooth international logistic arrangement. Thank you.